you're backing away. You can either defeat the attack through distance, or you can parry your opponent's blade, and that turns over the right of way. Time for the bronze medal match then, between China and Italy. China on the right of your screens, Italy on the left. It's in Galiola against Huang. Huang Menkai, 25 years old. Took a bronze medal in the Asian Games back in, or Asian Championships back in 2018. And Francesco Galiola, 27 years old, world rank 35.
The last one is mine.
So this is a classic discussion in foil. The Italian asking for the referee to have a look at the video. And Galiola saying the last action, or the last parry, was his. Let's have a look again. So referee Deli Dora is talking to Jaroslav Moyski, and I don't think they can get the video to rewind, but they have, and they've checked it, and it goes with a point to China, so 2-0 to the Chinese. Well, in Galiola conceding that one, and salutes the box and apologizes for letting the hit go. Lovely little counter there, ducking counter from Huang. Just dropped down onto his haunches to avoid the attack from the Italian. So a counter is when it's not your right of way and you're being attacked and you hit, but you have to avoid being hit. And that was attack. Well, attack right is the call from, yeah, I think it's who starts moving forward first. And they both came in, they both stopped. Yeah, so they came in, the attack stopped, and then Galiola was the quicker one to react and start moving forward again. Galiola needs to work into distance a little bit better before launching those attacks. Huang is able to get out of the way. And a closing counter there from Huang will take the score to 5-1. So 5 the target score in leg 1, then it's 10, 15, 20, all the way up to 45 at the end. And in a high-scoring game, it's likely that we will see the target reached potential in some of the legs that the coach might say, okay, go on now and just play a holding game. Don't let any points be hit against you. And that gives your teammates then, who are then coming on, following you, up space in the scoreboard to get up and get a lead. So Martini against Mao. Mao Benain is 25 years old, 271st in the world. Hasn't competed much on the international circuit. And Tommaso Martini, 21 years old, ranked 77 in the world. Was on the Grand Prix circuit this year. Best 41st in Turin. Actually got 13th in the World Cup in Cairo in February this year. That's probably his, well, it is his best for this season. And attack from China, attack right. Martini just checking with the coach there if it was worth going for a video review. That was shake of the head. Nice little flick over the shoulder there from Martini. While Mao jumped in on a counter-attack, it wasn't the Chinese didn't have the right of way. Martini was still building his attack. And if you're new to fencing, it's not who hits first, it's who has started the attack and started moving forward, like Mao is now. Now the attack's over, now it's Martini that's moving forward. Stuttering steps forward. He tried to do that. Had some joy with that hit over the top of the shoulder. Not successful that time. You have to be super accurate. Change of line there from Martini. So Martini beating the opponent's blade. So now the referee Dora is is being sent to have a look at the video on this one. Dora Deli just having a look. And a good call from Martini. And it was a good job he didn't blow his video review earlier in this leg. Attack from the left, and Italy are playing catch-up now, and you can see the individual score, 7-3. So if you come in and you inherit a deficit, then you have the ability to score more than 5. Mao, well, the lead has changed over. Well, both fencers losing control of their weapons there. Mao attacks. They're call there, surely. One more required for the Italian to take this to that target of 10 for the second leg here. Good defense. Got the parry in nicely, but wasn't quick enough to then land on the riposte, the Italian. He's now got the line out, point in line. And Mao just can't seem to find a way through on the attack. Well, might be ticking the clock down. Martini wants to hand over a lead here, I think. Backs away, and yeah, good work for the Italian team. And score sits at 9-8. And Cowboy comes on for China. Hasn't really had much results in international competition. His world ranking is down in the 300s. And it's Giulio Lombardi that's on for Italy, age 20, 99th in the world. So we've got left-hander against right-hander, the Italian. So they're kind of hugging the far side of the piece there. The referee had already called halt there. And Mads Hertzkopf, the assistant referee, just gave a bit of information there to the referee, and the Chinese fencer has been given a yellow card for covering his target area with his backhand. Lombardi taking his time, a little bit more, a little slower build into his points. Into the attack. Oh. Good counter attack from Cao. Lombardi getting into distance nicely, keeping it tight. Good in close quarters there, Lombardi. Both fencers like to just move into this closer distance. Slowly move together, then one of them deciding to launch the attack. That time it was the Italian that attacked, and it was a great parry from Cao. Really diverted the point of the Italian's weapon and then hit over the shoulder onto the back of Lombardi. That was nice. Avoided the blade with this beautiful circular cease disengage on the way through on the attack. And again, a couple of quick points from Cao. And we're tied, 13 apiece. Well, Lombardi did a lot of good work at the beginning of this third period. But Cao has come back. So 15 is the target for leg 3. Or until the clock will time us out. I think that Cao's just signaling that he needs to tighten up the grip on the foil. Needs the Allen key. Don't think we've got one. There's a bit of looking around. Nope. Here we go. Cao needs one more. Lombardi would like to get one back. level the score. Off target onto the leg of Cao. So Lombardi just asking for a video review because he said that he'd established the right of way with that parry, and then it was a deliberate core is what he's calling. So Cao basically just ran into him because he knew that Lombardi had the right of way and wanted to avoid the attack finishing. Well, they're having a long, hard look at it. Oh, and in the meantime, Cao did get his Allen key. Well, nothing given. They reset where they are on the piece. 30 seconds on the clock in this third period. And a big win for Cao. Came back nicely in that third period. And the Chinese team, a slender lead, 15-13. So we've seen everyone out so far. And Galiola's coming back on for Italy. Huang, Mao is coming back on for China. And Galiola, well, he lost 5-1 to Huang. And Mao lost 8-3 to Martini. So both of these fencers lost their first bouts. So Galiola asking for a video review early, saying that there was a power riposte in there. And so it became his right of way. He hit on target. Mao hit off target. So nothing given and video burnt. A little bit too far out for Mao to attack like that. Left himself a little bit exposed. And Galiola, though, worked his way beautifully into distance, using great footwork. Galiola just backing off now, picking up the right of way, now moving forward. And finishing the attack. And you can see Mao there jumping in and twisting his body, which means that he was very much on the counter-offensive. So when you see two coloured lights on the box like that, it goes with the fencer that started the attack, and it was all in Galiola there. Well, that time Galiola just signals to the box. So his coach and teammates got caught on that one. Well, the crowd are cheering, but unfortunately the referee had called halt because Galiola had lost control of his weapon. Well, Mao thought that he had been able to catch Galiola on preparation there, but it was still the Italians' attack forward, as is now off target though. Well, and Galiola had the line out, according to the referee there. So you see how he's holding his point and pointing towards his opponent. So even though it's not his right of way, Mao has to beat the blade of the Italian in order to attack. And exactly that. So the line working there, point in line it's called, or la linea, if you hear the referee saying it. So Galiola has re-established the lead nicely here for Italy with a 7-1 win in the fourth period over Mao. And Mao will be the one that they target. We'll have a look and see if Mao stays on, if he's not substituted out for the third match that he's due to fight in the seventh period. Huang is back on for China. Huang started the match off and won that first leg against Galiola 5-1. Lombardi is on for Italy. Lombardi, well, he lost 7-4 to Cao. He was on the fight before last. So opportunity now for China to re-establish parity here. A little bit of foil straightening and bending, which needs to take place off the piece, off the metal piece. He's really having a good go at this one. He might just decide that he can't straighten it. It's got quite a bend to it, quite low down in the bottom third of the foil. That's where it's strong. That's the strong point of the weapon. He's still not happy with the bend. Got a little bit of bend to your foil. Well, video review being asked for by Huang. And Lombardi, he's still doing some furious foil bending work. Well, Lombardi not happy with that, but Huang and the crowd are. Well, a whole call because they've crossed over on the piece. Well, Lombardi would like to get the scoreboard ticking over for him. Was that a parry there? Or was that beat? Did that establish the Italians' right of way? That's what the referee was looking to see. And Lombardi is really not happy here. So the score's tied again. Finally, Lombardi finds a way through. And a little bit more direct. Huang goes racing past. Lombardi has one furious attempt to try and hit him. You only get one chance when the fencer crosses like that. Again, Lombardi can't seem to get himself close enough into distance with the footwork before he launches these attacks. And it was easy there for Huang. So Huang now has taken a blow to the hand. And it's his fencing hand, so it's going to need some spray, I think, on it. And Lombardi's been giving a little bit of a lesson here by Huang. The 25-year-old from China. Lombardi just 20. Lombardi won the European Junior Championships in Novi Sad back in February 2022. That's better from Lombardi. Give him a little bit of confidence. So the scores are tied. The target for this fifth leg is 25. There's only 55 seconds on the clock, and they're not really racing at each other. Lombardi is having to be very, very careful when he moves into distance. Well, Lombardi got the parry there, couldn't land on the riposte, and Huang was able to come through and finish with a remise. A couple of times Lombardi's kept it simple, and it's worked for him. Huang trying to finish and get to that target score and hand over a 2-point lead. Lombardi not so keen to get involved. Stray white light there. And there we go. Huang has played a great leg there. An 8-3 win. As Lombardi looks for a video review, but was that beat from Huang established the right of way? And a good leg from the Chinese, and it's taken its toll physically on him. He is the anchor fencer, so we'll be on last for China. And in the form that he's in, well, he was able to overhaul a deficit going into that of 4 points and hand over with a lead of 2. So winning that one 9-3. Tommaso Martini on for Italy. And for China, it's Cao. Cao won his first fight 7-4. Martini won 8-3 over Mao. So both of these fencers on a plus indicator so far. Martini loves that shot over the top to the back of his opponent. Wasn't able to land that time. Now got the parry there, so re-established the right of way, gained the right of way, and hit with a riposte. Well, Martini pretty convinced that he had the right of way there, and Cao was jumping in on a counter. But the referee is going to have a look at this. Yeah. Martini has slowed Cao down here. Again, trying for that hit over the shoulder.
Please.
Martini asking for a video review. So nothing given. We reset where we are on the piece. Stray white light. Parry, counter parry, off target for the Italian is what the referee signaled. And this time, Cao is asking for a review. An original decision stands. So they both burnt their videos. Martini keeps going for this shot over the shoulder, this hit over the shoulder, and he's not had much success with it against Cao. Cao's a little bit taller. It worked for him against Mao. Good attack from Cal. Well, varying it up a little bit there, Martini. Now, there was, well, he only has one chance. When your opponent passes you on the piece, you've only got one chance to hit him. And for me, well, the referees will have a look, but was that one attack? If you pass your opponent, then you can't hit. You can only hit when you're level, but your opponent can hit you. So Martinez leveled the scores. It's 5-3 in this leg, and Cal just deciding to change weapons. So 30 is the target score in this sixth leg. But with 12 seconds left on the clock now, don't think we're going to get to that. We might just decide to leave it on as even. No, they're still going for it. Good work from the Italian. Half a second left on the clock, and we will step away with Italy with a 1-point lead over China, 29-28. And Tommaso Martini winning that one, 6-3. So there has been a substitution for China. We were thinking there might be with Mao. Mao lost to Martini 8-3. He lost in Galiola 7-1. He has now been substituted out, and it is Fai that's coming on. Fai Zhao Tian. Lombardi back on for Italy. Giulio Lombardi. And Lombardi's lost both of his as well, but he haven't used the substitute. I don't think they have. That is Lombardi, isn't it? Yeah, Lombardi. So Davide Filippi is their substitute. I'm just having a look down at the Italian box there and seeing that Felipe could be warming up. No, that's Martini. No, Felipe is just sitting there. So we're going to have to change body wire here. There's a fault. The assistant referee there, Mads Herskov from Denmark, just assisting with the threading through of the body wire. The old one discarded and the new one plugged back in. So we normally say when we go into the final third of team competitions, when we go into the 7th, 8th and 9th, that's when things start to really ramp up. But I'm not sure if the fireworks are going to be fully lit. Maybe Lombardi will see an opportunity against Fai. Well, Lombardi really picked himself up, hasn't he, since that that defeat to Huang, the 9-3 defeat. Well, they're keeping the distance quite big, so they're having to launch these longer attacks. Attack from the right there. Fai gets off and running on the scoreboard. The substitute coming on in this 7th leg. Well, they've taken their time in this match, and I can tell you that the women's sabreurs are waiting in the wings. The women's sabre was due to get underway in a couple of minutes' time. And they're just hanging around in the corner of the hall, just watching the action. So 4-1, Lombardi doing well here against the sub. And one more will do it for the Italian. And the Italian does it, so Lombardi, the European junior champion from last year, showing he's got some considerable skills and one to watch for the future, the youngster, Giulio Lombardi. So the Italians with a 6-point lead, and they have Galiola and Martini to see them through to the end of this match. The Chinese have Cao and Huang. Fairly simple there for the Italian. It's his right of way, and no defense offered really from Cao. And Galiola's attack. And the Italians wanted to keep the scoreboard ticking along. 7 points the lead. Cao trying to buy himself a little bit of thinking time here. Well, it was a counter-attack from Galiola. It wasn't his right of the way, but Cao missed on his attack. The attack passed, it went over the shoulder of Galiola. and that will see us to 40-30. We go into the final period with a 10-point lead, and Huang, coming on for China, has some serious work to do. Both of these fencers coming on for their respective teams have done the best in the first two matches that they've fought in. Martini won his first 8-3 and then 6-3, and Huang won 5-1 and 9-3. Huang in close quarters there, getting the scoreboard ticking over, starting his count. He's going to need to score an awful lot if he wants to get China back into this and claim the bronze medal. And Martini knows that time is also on his side. Lost count of how many parries there was there without a riposte landing. I think it was 3. Off-target counter-attack. Huang just checking and seeing that his opponent's vest is working properly. It is. Close quarters. They haven't called halt yet. They do now. Huang scores with the counter-attack. Well, the referee is having a look at that one of her own volition. Was there a pause there from Martini? No, attack from the left. So 2 apiece. This time Martini asking referee Deli to go and have a look at that one. attack from Huang there. Martini's counter-attack. Huang gets the point. And again, Martini only needs 2 more to see this out, but Huang's on a roll. 6-3. Oops. Referee calls halt because they came together, body contact. Counter-attack there. At the back of the piece for Martini, brings Italy just 1 point away from claiming the bronze medal. And there it is, the para riposte from Martini has gained Italy the bronze. And Tommaso Martini high fives his teammates in Galiola. Filippi was the reserve, we didn't see him. Giulio Lombardi did really well in the 7th leg to regain the lead and extend the lead for Italy, and confirmation that Italy have taken the bronze medal in the men's foil competition.
Let's applaud for finishers from both teams.
So disappointment for China, but Italy win that one, 45-36. Well, let's have a look at some of the highlights from that match while the women's sabreurs get themselves ready and get themselves out onto the piece. They will be introduced to the crowd. But let's have a look at the highlights of that men's foil.
Team People's Republic of China. Giulio Lombardi to Marcel Martin.
Go!
Ladies and